Hello, everybody, and welcome to an update on Tropical Storm Isaias here. This is, again, GOES 16 CONUS imagery off of the GOES 16 satellite. And you can see just that big, steady burst of convection really close to the center, actually. And I think the center is trying to get under that convection, unfortunately. So we'll see what happens overnight here, over the coming hours into sunrise tomorrow, and see if what comes of that. But looking at satellite and even looking at radar, it appears that the storm may be trying to intensify yet again here. The storm has been quite the headache to forecast here, especially for the National Hurricane Center. I imagine they are just flabbergasted with the history of this storm here. But this is IR, and here's another look at the IR imagery here. Over the past 3 hours there, and again, this is also CONUS imagery, and you can see just that big kind of steady burst of convection trying to fire pretty much right over the center there. Circulation, the center is just, I think, slightly offset of that to the southwest there, but the center of circulation is trying to get under that big burst of convection, unfortunately. So we'll see what comes out of there, like I said, probably tomorrow by sunrise, and see if it organizes further, if it decides to flop again like it has like the past probably 2 or 3 times already. Here's radar of Melbourne, Florida. You can see this is just radar of the past 3 hours here. You can see earlier it was quite a sphered system, and now, especially on the later frames there, you can see it's perhaps trying to form a proto-eye feature, eye type feature there on radar. Time will tell if that holds or not, if it gets sheared again by a wind shear. Last I looked at it, wind shear should be on a decrease from now. Right now, it's going to be pretty much when it's going to be facing its highest wind shear till it makes landfall somewhere in the Carolinas, we think here. So, yep, there's something interesting to note there in satellite imagery. Off of the official forecast cone, this is the 5-day forecast cone off the National Hurricane Center for Tropical Storm Isaias. This is for Sunday, August 2nd, 2020. And I think actually this might be an old one, so I'm going to go ahead and update that. Oh, no, it is the new one. Okay, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, advisory 24 as of the National Hurricane Center. Center location is at 28.5 degrees north, 79.8 degrees west. Maximum sustained 1-minute winds are at 70 miles per hour, and it's winds in north-northwest at 9 miles per hour. And you can see uh, tropical storm warnings in effect from the middle eastern part of the Florida coastline there, all the way as far north as it looks like, maybe in parts of Virginia, and even hard to tell, but it looks like maybe parts of Delaware there. Make it this closer. There's a closer look here. Yeah, it looks like tropical storm warnings in effect all the way till the Delaware coastline there. So that's quite interesting to see. And they also have tropical storm watches in effect for parts, well, actually pretty much the South Carolina, North Carolina border, because of course there is the chance still for this storm to try to intensify a little bit more before landfall here, somewhere on Monday or maybe early Tuesday morning here, either in South Carolina or North Carolina, we think. And then elsewhere in the tropics, here's Tropical Storm Isaias, and we have Invest 94L here. I'm not going to read the entire forecast discussion there, but I'll read the bottom. We can see formation chance throughout the next 48 hours is at a medium 40% chance, and then formation chance through the next 5 days is also a medium 60% chance of formation there. And then here's the forecast header for the newest advisory for Tropical Storm Isaias. You can see Isaias is expected to be near hurricane strength when it reaches the Carolinas. And again, there's the latest information. I'll just read it one more time again for you guys. As of the 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday, August 2nd update. The center location as of this update is at 28.5 degrees north, 79.8 degrees west. Moving to the north-northwest at 9 miles per hour. The minimum pressure of 995 millibars. Maximum sustained 1-minute winds at 70 miles per hour. And then here's a little graphical forecast. You can see here for 94L. At this point in time, not posing a threat to any land areas. The closest land area to be affected by the storm down the line will probably be the island nation of Bermuda, but fortunately they have high building codes there, and I'm sure they could get through a storm like this, pending how strong it gets. The models are, last I saw, the models are not really too keen on this storm and want it to peak as maybe just a low-end tropical storm at most at this point in time, but we'll see, of course. The situation can change over in a matter of hours here, so I'll, of course, keep you updated on what comes of that particular area of interest there. over across the world now. The Western Pacific finally woke up from its month-long slumber over the month of July here. I woke up pretty much immediately as soon as it turned the first day of August UTC time, and we had Tropical Storm Sinlaku make landfall. It's already made landfall now over Vietnam as a weak tropical storm, and now we have Tropical Storm Hagupit, which is a high-end tropical storm forecast to become a Category 1 typhoon, and then threaten China here, northeastern China there. And then we pull up the latest forecast cone. You can see they have a peak as a 65 knot, which is about a 75 mile an hour Category 1 hurricane on the Saffir-Simpson scale, pretty much right as it's about to make landfall there. And then shortly after landfall there, of course, you can see it's at a 50 knot system, which is like 60 miles per hour, if I'm not mistaken. So something to watch there. And then after it passes, China's supposed to go back over to open sea again and make landfall somewhere between the North Korea and South Korea border, probably as a remnant or a weak tropical depression system later on this week. So, but I believe that's about it. In terms of current stuff going on. Remember ways to get yourself informed for these current events. For the Western Pacific, of course, you want to go to the J2WC. Just type J2WC on whatever search browser or search engine. It'll probably be the first result you see. And of course, you'll know you made it to the correct site when you see this in front of your screen. And also for the official agency that covers the Western Pacific Basin. It's not the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. The Joint Typhoon Warning Center, I believe, is there to convert the 10-minute winds that the JMA goes off of to 1-minute winds for people we know in the United States who may not be too keen on a 10-minute sustained wind scale that the JMA has for their cyclone tracking. But to get information from the JMA as well, let me see if I can put it on here. Just type up JMA, and it'll probably be the first result there. You can see Japan Meteorological Agency right there. Well, it's the second result here, of course, but click there, Japan Meteorological Agency, and then you click on, it'll have all the watches and warnings for you right there, and it'll have tropical cyclone information under warnings and advisories. Click that for official information on what's currently going on in the Western Pacific Basin here, and you can see the notes on severe tropical storm Hagupit there. And then for the the North Atlantic Basin and the Eastern Pacific and Central Pacific, go to the National Hurricane Center.gov to get the latest information on whatever's currently going on. Just type nhc.noaa.gov or just type nhc.gov, or again, just type NHC, and it'll probably be the first result on whatever search engine or search browser you're using. And of course, when you get to that, this is going to be the first page you see there. Nearly the same goes with the National Weather Service. Just type weather.gov or just type nws.gov, or just type up NWS and it'll probably be the first result. And you know it's the first result when you see this page here of watches and warnings. And to get a detailed look at the current forecast for whatever area you're in, say you live in South Florida, say you live maybe in Boca Raton, click there. Well, this is the forecast office for Miami here, and you click on there. It'll give you the forecast there for that area of Florida. Say you don't live there and you say you live closer to Delray Beach, you could also click there on the map there. Or if you don't exactly live in Delray Beach, but you know your zip code, you can also type in your zip code up here right there where it says on top of location examples. You could click that too, and it'll take you to your local forecast, and also have an hourly forecast right here for you to plan your day out in advance there. So National Hurricane Center, J2WC, JMA, National Weather Service, those are all sources free to use that are out available for the public to use to gain information on the current systems here, to get official information and not fake information, or not hyperbole, not hypothetical information, none of that. Actual factual information by official government agencies and agencies for their specific respective basins, I should say. So, believe that is about it for me. Hope everybody has a great day in that regard. Stay safe, of course. Remember to pay attention to your local officials if they tell you to evacuate, if they tell you to take actions on either Tropical Storm Hagupit or Tropical Storm ISAIAS here. You do it. It's for your own safety. They're not trying to do it for the fun of it. So just listen to your local officials. Pay attention to the JTWC, JMA if you're in the West Pacific, and then if you're in the North Atlantic, especially near Florida and the East Coast right now. Pay attention to the National Hurricane Center, National Weather Service, and of course your local officials for the best up-to-date information for these respective systems. So hope everybody has a great day now, guys. All right, stay safe, of course. Until then, see you guys in the next video. Peace. One thing before I go, I forgot to mention here. Here's the key messages for Tropical Storm ISAIAS. So you could stop the video right there and click and read that really quickly, and then Spanish as well. Click that, not click that, but stop the video right now and read that as well. And again, that's I believe that's everything that I've needed to cover here in this update here. So again, hope everybody has a great day and night, guys. All right, stay safe, of course. Until then, see you guys in the next video. Peace.